And boom. All right, welcome again, Tribe of Titans members. We have another, member spotlight, and today we bring on Angela's better half. Well, actually, no, other way around. You know, Angela's worse half. We got Kris on the line. So Kris, go ahead and tell us a little bit about who you are, where you live, and where you're from.
All right. So, hi, everybody. My name is Kris Toribio. I live in Chicago, Illinois. Born and raised in just a suburb north, just north of Chicago, Illinois. It's in Evanston, and born and raised in Skokie.
All right, Skokie, is that also Illinois, or is that?
Yeah, Skokie, Illinois is a suburb just north of Chicago. It's about 1 to 2 blocks just north of the cutoff.
Okay, got it. Yeah, Evanston I'm familiar with, but for some reason Skokie, yeah, my Chicago geography not very good. So, all right. So that said, what do you do for a living?
So I work in the operating room for a living. I'm a certified registered nurse anesthetist. So on a day-to-day basis, I provide anesthesia care for patients of all varieties of different types of surgical procedures.
All right. Now, so operating room, big hospital, clinic, what size stuff?
So we actually travel to 5 different clinical sites. So I work for a health system that has kind of acquired multiple hospitals, over the course of the past 10 years. And a lot of those sites require anesthesia services. So on every week, I can travel from, one hospital to 3 or 4 different hospitals, in addition to 2 surgery centers that they also provide care for.
Interesting. So keeps things interesting. It's like, yeah, where am I going to work today?
Yeah.
So
kind of kills the monotony there.
Have you ever showed up at the wrong place on accident?
I haven't, but one of my coworkers have, and I've had to take over a case and get that case started because she went to a different hospital on accident.
Yeah. I can imagine that happens on occasion, but all right. That's it. What's one unique thing about you?
So one interesting unique thing about me, when I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school, starting college, I started my own car detailing business that I did on the side for about 2-3 years. And it got to the point where, I was getting offers to partner with other people and start up, a legitimate shop. But ended up going down the formal education route. But yeah, the entrepreneurial spirit was always there.
Nice. We recently had our car detailed by an 18 or 19-year-old kid that owned his company too. So I don't know where they did business. They picked up the car and, brought it back several hours later. So I think that's a great business to be in. It's something that I think is fairly easy for, 18-year-old just out of high school to jump into. That's my assumption anyway.
Absolutely.
All right. So what's your current level of real estate investing experience?
So we started getting into real estate in January of 2020. Right before COVID hit. We purchased our first multifamily property over here in Chicago. We're house hacking it. We also executed the BRRRR strategy on that. And interestingly enough, that actually took place while I was still in the middle of my anesthesia school. So highly leveraged. Luckily, I had my wife to qualify for the loan in the first place. And I kind of just helped run the deal this first time around. And huge learning experience, especially with COVID hitting right in the perfect time when we were going to start our rehab. And, luckily afterwards, this past May, we were able to refinance out all of our initial investment, pay off all the debt that we took on, and leverage a home equity line of credit to purchase another 4 flat over here in Chicago.
Nice.
Yeah. And we also host a monthly meetup called City REI.
All right. So house hack into a 2-unit, BRRRR strategy, took the money out plus a home loan or a line of credit, and now you're into 6 units. All right. I think that's a great way to start picking up some steam there. So congratulations on those.
Thanks.
All right. So what skills do you have that other Tribe of Titans members can benefit from?
I've realized that I'm very much a people person. I don't know if that goes hand in hand with my profession or not, but I find myself having the ability to make pretty genuine connections with people relatively easily. And the result of that is, I've ended up becoming a pretty good networker over the past year as well. And I think that that's part of the reason why we started up Windy City REI at the same time, was because we were new investors into the industry. We didn't have much experience. We didn't have much money. But we knew that if we can provide value to people by bringing other people together, then, naturally we'll be able to learn and grow alongside everybody else. And that seems to have worked really well so far.
Yeah, I think those skills are really going to help you out. I mean, you're in an industry where there's a lot of high paid people, you're dealing with surgeons and anesthesiologists. I can never say that word right. I think I nailed it, but
You did.
and nurse anesthetists as well. So anyway, yeah, great skill to have. All right, last question. What do you need from other members of this network?
Honestly, it's really just the community itself. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals. I'd like to meet every single person that's on this network, and just get to know everybody, to hear their story. And you never know down the line, whether it be immediate or in some time in the future, if there's some sort of opportunity to work together. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. I drove, speaking of that, I drove about 140 miles last night to go to a physical in-person meetup, because you never know when you're going to meet, a person that can help you take your business to the next level, so wholeheartedly agree. Anytime you can get in front of a lot of people who are similar mind, you might just find that spark. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks for sharing some time with me today, and wish you the best. And next time I'm in Chicago, I'll drop by and check up on your guys' progress.
Yes, would love that. Thanks, Brian.
Sweet. All right. Take care.